All right, how's it going, Facebook and YouTube? Welcome to lesson number 14. This is the 14th live mini lesson. And what we have today is a funky, fun, and funky groove. It's a dotted eighth note based rhythm on the kick and a little bonus groove at the end that you'll enjoy. So this is Spencer Kim Lessons, and I'm here to help you tackle your goals on the drums. This is not a ton on this one. It's mainly two specific grooves, but there's a lot that you can take and run with. A lot you can do if you run with them. So you'll hear, once you tackle these and get the hang of them, you'll notice that these rhythms are found all over the place. I mean, dotted eighths. If you're unfamiliar with what a dotted note is, if you have any type of note, quarter note, eighth note, or half note, I believe there's dotted whole notes. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But whatever the note value is, it gets extended by half of its value. So it's like 1.5 notes, if you know what I mean. So a quarter note starts on beat 1, ends at beat 2. If it's dotted, it extends to the end of 2. 1 and 2 and that's when it stops. Instead of 1 and 2. So with eighth notes, they usually start on 1 or wherever they start, and they end on the eighth note following. So 1 and that's when they stop. But now it's instead of 2/16 worth of a note, it's now 3/16. So it starts on 1, ends on the of 1. 1 e and instead of 1 e and. Okay. So when we're playing eighth notes here on the hi-hat and we play dotted eighths on the kick, it sounds like this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. It takes 3 bars to resolve if you're in 4/4, which we are going to play in. So if you noticed, eighths against dotted eighths have this polyrhythm going on. So this might be very comfortable for you, or maybe it's new for you. So we have 2 against 3. 3 is up here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we have 2 down there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's what a polyrhythm is. Many rhythms, or at least 2. All right, so that's the basis for our groove. If you can do that, then you're off to a good start. From there, it gets a little tricky if you've never done this before, but we're adding the backbeat on beats 2 and 4. And keep in mind that every one of the 3 measures works differently against the snares. So although these 2 limbs are doing that the whole time, the snares will throw it all off. Let me start the metronome at 80. And I'm going to play this note. I'm going to put this notation up for you. So I wrote each of the 3 bars separately. And you can see bar 1, bar 2, bar 3. That's what they all look like. And I wanted to do that just because you can see each one can be used as its own groove. And I mean, for the second and third bars, if you added a kick to beat 1, it would become its own interesting groove. But I just wanted to show them all completely separate. Okay, so here's the click at 80. This is what the groove sounds like. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Two, 3, beginning, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So it's a little weird in the sense that it takes 3 bars to resolve, and most contemporary music is in groups of 4 bars or 2s. So you would have to play the 3 and a 4 for it to fit there, or, you know, just chop it up and make it fit how you think it would work best. But yeah, have fun with that. Another couple ways you can apply this, if this is old news for you, one is adding accents in the hi-hat. So why don't I speed it up? I'll do 100, give you a couple different ways to apply it. 3, 4. So downbeat accents. Another good one is to count while you're playing. Count quarter notes. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Another application is to play quarters only. Side note that if you take those 3 bars and chop them in half, you'll get 1.5 bars until it actually resolves with the pattern itself. But since that's not on beat 1, it's on beat 3, it takes 3 bars to completely restart on beat 1. But that's a good thing to know, because if you're ever playing in 6/4, it'll loop every bar. All right, so let's try this at 120 before I give you the bonus beat. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm going to do the quarter note version just for fun. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's move on. So this is the bonus beat. It is very similar in the sense that it's all based on dotted eighths. But instead of thinking of it like a note and 2 rest, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and, it is 2 notes and 1 rest. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a. So check this out. I have the notation here. I'll pull it up. So this is part 2. So the beat itself sounds like this, and then let's break it down. This is 90. 3, 4. 2, repeat, go. All right. So unlike the first beat where the polyrhythm between these 2 limbs was doing this, now it's still a polyrhythm based rhythm, but it is now doing this. Okay, and take a screen cap of that notation and try to figure out where exactly those snares get placed. Let's take a look. Okay, so nice and slow. 3 and 4 and 1 E, a 2 and a 3 E and 4 E, a 1 and a 2 E and 3 E, a 4 and a 1 E and 2 E, a 3 and a 4 E and. So this one's the same in the sense that that it takes 6 beats to resolve, but 3 bars to resolve back to beat 1. If you listen to a lot of metal type stuff, has this a lot. Yeah, there's a song that came to my head, but the kick doesn't play that exact pattern. All right, so those are the 2 beats. I know this is kind of a short one, but have fun experimenting with what else you can do with those. You can switch back and forth. All right, that was a bit of a tangent, but I started copying my right hand with my kick just for fun. You can do that too. So let's see. That's mainly it. Have fun with those 2 beats. If you want to grow your skills on the drums this summer, be sure to touch base with me at spencerkimlessons.com. I do private online lessons, and I have my own curriculum and would love to help you tackle your goals. So I will see you on the next one. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.